Hello, good afternoon, people. How are you all doing? Okay, Petro. So, how is the preparation coming along? All well? Pretty good. Cool. All right. Hello, Nahidul. Okay. All right. So, what are we gonna do today? Have any idea? Have any idea what are we gonna do today? Am I audible, people, to you clearly? Hi, Akira. So, if I'm audible, people, please reply. Yeah, okay, I am audible. All right. Fine, people. So, what we have decided to do you remember? Here I have some question of profit and loss which I couldn't solve. Okay, Sunita, send those questions. Send it across. Mock test, 9th one, right? Okay. So let me share the screen about blood relation also. Are we not gonna discuss past mock exam? Which past is remaining? All right. So logical part of last exam, 30-30 test. We have discussed other day, I guess. I think we discussed everything. That day it was completely over, or wasn't? Wasn't logical part was over or not for the last mock test? Logical, no. Okay, we'll go with that also. As of now, because in that logical, it was like 1 minute. In that logical, that was like there were no it was all similar questions. But anyway, if you want to look at, we will just look at it. All right. Okay, so coming to this question, anyone, have you tried this one? Not full length, 30-30 test. I'm not unable. Let me know the date, Faisal. Which date are you saying? Okay. All right. So there are 21 pole with the same distance. Do you want me to solve this or you got the answer? There are 21 pole with the same distance between each pair of consecutive pole. A bike takes 24 seconds to reach the 13th pole, starting from the first pole. So what does it mean? How many poles will be there? What would be the distance from first pole to 13th pole? 40 minutes. All right. Anybody wants me to solve this? Anybody wants me to solve this? Okay. So let me erase it as of now. We didn't do the con parts of the test you are doing now. Why you didn't do that? So there are 21 poles with the same distance between each pair. Distance between two poles. Distance between two poles is 10 meter. All right. Distance between two poles is 10 meter. So what will be the distance between first and third pole? Distance between any consecutive two poles. Distance between any two consecutive poles. Any two consecutive pole is 10 meter. So People, can you tell me what I'm asking? Well, 1 minute, give you try this one. I'll just look for if any other place I can sit here. There is a lot of disturbance. Okay, 2 minutes, huh? I'll be back. I'm sorry, people. There was some disturbance at my end. So that's why I had to change my place. All right. So, yeah, coming to this one. So, first of all, tell me, forget about the question which is being asked. Tell me if the distance between any two consecutive pole is 10 meter, what would be the distance between first and third pole? What would be the distance between first and third pole? Can you tell me that? 20 meter, right? Cool. So the distance between first and third pole, first and third, first, second, third pole. So it is 30, 20, 10 and another 10. So 20 meter. So what will be the distance from 1 to, let's say if the distance between any two pole is D, if the distance between any two pole is D, so what would be the distance between 1 to 12th pole? 1 to 12th pole, what would be the distance? 13th pole, they are saying, not 12th pole. They are saying 13th pole, 1 to 13th pole. So it would be 12D. And 1 to 21 pole, 1 to 21 pole, it would be 20D, right? So 12D is getting covered in how many seconds? 24 seconds. I repeat, 12D is getting covered in 24 seconds. So 20D will get covered in how many seconds? So your answer is 40 seconds. It should not be minutes, it has to be seconds. So your answer is 40 seconds. Yes. All right, I hope it's clear. So we'll move to the next one. Is it clear, Yash? Is it clear to everyone? Yes. Okay. All right. Fine. What is not clear, Mustaqim? How did you find that D is 10? This was assumption. Elias, this was example. This was example. I have given you distance between any two consecutive pole is 10 meter. If that was an example. So distance between first and third pole will be like two intervals. So distance between 1 and 13th pole will be like 12 intervals. So 12D. All right, Elias and Mustaqim. I hope it is clear. No, it is not direction length. It is time, speed, distance. All right. So how about this? If the time taken to reach a certain distance upstream is 6 hours, the time will it take to go to the same downstream distance downstream? What we will do now? What we need to, if you need to find out time, what all should we have? If we need to calculate time, what all should we have? If we need to calculate time, what all should we have? Distance and speed. All right. So with the first one, the speed of boat in still water is 4 km per hour and speed of the current is 2 km per hour. Speed of boat in still water. So let's say this is A and speed of boat in current is B. So now what will be upstream speed? What will be upstream speed? What will be upstream speed? A plus B. Upstream speed. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Upstream speed is A minus B. Right. Upstream speed is A minus B. So this will be 4 minus 2 kilometer per hour. So it will be 2 kilometer per hour. So will you be able to get distance from here? They are saying that the river is flowing in some direction. Boat is going, let's say river is flowing in this direction and boat is moving in this direction. Upstream, he's covering certain distance in 6 hours. If he has to cover same distance downstream, what will be the time taken? That's the question. So would you be able to calculate distance? How many of you don't know the concept of upstream and downstream? How many of you want me to repeat? Yes, Sisto. So what would be your final answer then? Okay, so let me clear it quickly. So there is speed of man or boat, right? Then there is a speed of river or current or stream. So James had posted something. SII team has finally allowed the use of plain papers and pen during mock and exam. Fine, people? Yes, no? Are you all happy? Yes, if you are happy, smile for a while. Celebrate that happiness for a while, and then we'll start. So, are you done with celebrating it? Yeah, Anoop. Oh my God, Faisal, why you have doubt every time? Like, first of all, if they have allowed, you should be feeling good about it. Instead of like, is there any limit of pages? Your question mark in that case then. In that case, you will never be satisfied with the people what they are providing you good things. So earlier the worry was whether they will be allowing a page or paper, pen or paper or not. Now they have allowed it. They have solved your one. They have solved your one worry. Now you have introduced another worry to yourself. Okay. All right. Even one page will do. Yeah, right. On that itself. Faisal, what happened? It's okay. Be happy with what you have. Okay. All right. So speed of man or boat is considered as A, and speed of river or current or streams is considered to be B. So now upstream is A minus B. That is speed of man minus speed of river. and downstream. I don't know why my page is not working. My pen is not working properly. I'm unable to write clearly. Downstream is equal to A plus B. Is that clear? Fine. Whoever asked me to explain this all. Now, if we have to calculate A, if you add these two, you will get 2A is equal to, this 2 will get cancelled out. Upstream plus downstream, or you can say A is equal to upstream plus downstream by 2. Relative speed with the, okay, so relative speed, see, think about this way, Derek, sorry. Think in this way. If you are moving, if river is moving in your direction, and if you are rowing a boat in the same direction, you will take less time, you will take less efforts. All right. But if river is moving in opposite direction to you, and you are moving in opposite direction, so you will take more efforts, you will take more time, your speed will be less. So that's why it is upstream. Upstream is like against the flow, against the flow. And this one is what? Towards the flow, towards the flow. So this is upstream and this is downstream. All right. So if we have to just calculate, if they have given you, this is upstream speed. All right. And this is downstream speed. If they have just given us A, that is speed of man or boat, we need to calculate. So upstream speed plus downstream speed by 2, and B is equal to what? Upstream speed minus downstream speed by 2. All right. Or I think downstream speed minus upstream by 2. So this would be downstream speed minus upstream speed by 2. Fine. So that's it. Now I just want you to go ahead with logical approach. Fine. Those who want to take a screenshot or write it down, I'm waiting for 5 seconds quickly, and then we'll solve this question. Yes, 2R is the answer. Srijal, Mukesh, Saurav, not Saurav. Saurav answered the previous one. Mohan. All right, I'm erasing it. I'm clearing all the part. Fine. Shall I? All right. Okay. So now speed of boat. This part is A or B. This part is A or B. A. Speed of the current is what? B. And if the time taken to reach a certain distance upstream is 6 hours. So basically you will be able to calculate upstream speed with the help of this A and B. Yes. And you have time, so you can calculate upstream distance. Upstream distance is equal to upstream speed into upstream time taken. So upstream speed will be A minus B into upstream time taken is 6 hours. So this will give you 4 minus 2 into 6, which is 12 kilometer. Did you understand so far? Yes. All right. Now tell me the last part of it. The time taken, the time it will take to go the same distance downstream. So we need to calculate downstream distance. Will the downstream distance be same or different? Will the downstream distance be same or different? Same. They're saying it would be same distance downstream. So while coming up, it was upstream, but while going, it would be downstream because river is flowing in this direction only. This is river. But earlier you were going in this direction, you. So it was upstream against the flow of the river. Now river is still flowing in this direction and you are also moving in the same direction. All right. So downstream distance will be 12 kilometer and downstream speed into downstream time taken, right? So downstream speed is A plus B, and A plus B will be equal to 6 kilometer per hour into downstream time. So what will be your downstream time? What will be your downstream time? 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2 hours. So 2 hour is your answer. 2 hour. Okay. I hope it's clear to everyone. Yes, no? Yes. All right. So let's move to the next question. All right. Shall I raise it? Shall I raise it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Go for this question.
Tell him that the entire energy program is
Sajib, distance will remain same. So if upstream distance, so forget about upstream and downstream. If while going the distance was 12 kilometer, so while coming back also it will be 12 kilometer. Okay. Right. So if P's rate of filling the tank is 60% more than that of Q. So if we assume that for Q it is 100, if we assume that for Q it is 100, then for P it will be 160. So what is the ratio? So 160 by 100, 8 by 5. Yes, the answer is 8:5. Right, Mercy. Okay, this was fairly simple. We'll move to the next one. Okay, how about this?
yes. It's not for that. Tell him it will be no UC. My clear recommendation to you need to be that.
45. Pipe A and B together can fill a tank in 30 minutes and tap B alone can fill the tank in 90 minutes. We have solved this question, right? So 1 by A, I don't know A, plus 1 by B, that is 90, is equal to 1 by 30. So this is not B0, this is 30. So 1 by A is equal to 1 by 30 minus 1 by 90. 3 minus 1, 2 by 90. I don't know what is happening to my pen today. It's not working. So A is equal to 45, right? 45 hours, 45 minutes it has to be. That's your answer. Okay. No, ink doesn't finish in this. All right, KSD. All right, I'll move to the next one. Yes, they already did send the attendance sheet. This with this we will solve little later. Let's solve this question first. Now this is again a part of permutation combination, but let's do one question. How many triangles can be formed using the given points? Okay. Do you have any idea of this? Fatima, even I have to look it for. Wait for a while. One of the person from Jain University will send it again. Ma'am, I tried, but I didn't understand this question. Okay, so this question is a permutation combination question. So now tell me, do you know NCR and NPR? NCR and NPR, right? So how you will write 5C2. How you'll write 5C2? Or like how you will write NCR? NCR is equal to what? N factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. Do you remember this? Do you know this? You don't know. Ayush, Bilal, you know this or not, people? You haven't studied permutation and combination. No. All right. So do you know factorial? Do you know factorial? All right, tension. People, do you know factorial? So 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. All right. And so on. So starting from that number till 1, you need to go on. That is factorial. So if you don't know, it's okay. You write it down. This NCR is n factorial upon n minus r factorial, where this is r and this is n. Okay, right, Derek. Correct. So now in this one, in a plane, there are 20 points, of which 7 are collinear. How many triangles can be formed? To get one triangle, how many points do you need? To get one triangle, how many points do you need? You need 3 points. So you take this 20 points. From this 20 points, select all the 3 points, whichever is possible. So what is happening? Like there are some 20 points given. These are some 20 points, right? So if I select any 3 points, I'll get a triangle. Like I got a triangle, okay? Or I got a triangle, right? So you select any 3 points, you will get a triangle, right? So 20C3. 20C3 is total number of triangles, total number of possible triangles. But what happens? When you select, when you're selecting 3 points out of the 7 points, you are not getting a triangle because they are collinear. Collinear means in the same line. All right. So we need to subtract 7C3. So your answer will be 20C3 minus 7C3. Okay. Don't worry. You will not get this question because that's not a part of your exam. Please analyze the before question. Which question, Shifullah? Okay. Fine, people. I hope you understood. If they would have given 40 points here, and if they would have given you 40 points, out of which 10 are collinear, what would have been your answer? 40C3. From total point, we'll select all the points minus 10C3. All right. 40C3 minus 10C3. Understood, Mustaqim? Fine. Okay. I hope it is clear. So how to solve this further? This part, how to solve it further? This 20 factorial upon 20 minus 3 factorial, that is 17 factorial into 3 factorial minus 7 factorial into 7 minus 3 factorial, that is 4 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, solve it, you will get the answer. All right, so let's move on. Shall we? We don't need to divide in this question. Okay, so we need to divide in the question where the question is about probability. But here the question is not about probability. Okay. All right, fine. I am moving ahead. Okay, this question. We have solved this question in the class in the previous sessions, the regular session when we have done. A is the answer. Yes, Joyce. Okay. 175.5 is the answer. Okay. Anybody else? Now, a very simple way to solve this question. T worth rupees this and this are mixed with a third variety. So there is first variety, which is of rupees 126. There is second variety, which is rupees 135. And then there is third variety, which I don't know how many rupees kg. So let's say it is rupees X per kg. Now I mixed all this in the ratio of 1:1:2. I mixed all in the ratio of 1:1:2. So let's say 1 kg, 1 kg, and 2 kg. So 1 kg I bought of this type, that's of first type, 1 kg I bought of second type, and 2 kg I bought of third type. So into 1, into 1, into what? What should I write here? This is price and this is quantity. Into 2, right? Because I'm buying 2 kg. So total price which I'm paying is what? 126 plus 135 plus 2x, right? Right? Did you understand so far? 186, 135. And if I buy separately, this is the price I would be paying. If I buy separately, this is the price I would be paying. But if the mixture is worth rupees 153 per kg, but if you mix all these, then the mixture is of what price? If you mix all these three varieties, you will get a mixture. So that mixture is of 153 rupees per kg. And how many kgs are you buying overall? How many kgs are you buying? 4 kg, right? So this will be equal to 153 into 4. 153 into 4 is 612. 612, and this is 126 plus 35 is 125, 125, 250, 250, 260, 261. 261 plus 2x. So 2x is equal to what? 612 minus 261. All right. So 211 minus 6, 5, 352. 351, sorry. So 2x is equal to 351. X is equal to 351 by 2. Isn't it 263? I don't think so. 5 plus 6 is 11. So 1, Sunita. So 351 by 2 is 175.5. Okay, that's the answer. All right, people. C is the answer, right, Joyce? Okay. Yes, Anuja, that's correct answer. Shall we move to the next one then, if it is clear? All right. If x is equal to 4, then this is fairly simple question, people. You just have to substitute the value. So you will get 64 into 64 minus 4. 4 cube is 64. So 64 into 60. But options are not there then. I think options are wrong. Let me look at the solution for this. 60 into 6 is 360, 364, 394, 3940 should be your answer. I think they have interchanged the number here. Instead 3840, 360 plus 24, yeah, 3840. Let me look at the solution. It has to be, no, it is not 3904. It is 3840, right? 60 into 6, 424, 266. Yeah, 384. 384 and then 0. So yeah, the answer is incorrect. I hope you understood. This is fairly simple. Right. I'll move to the next one. Have we solved the previous one? All right. So find the sum of the first 20 terms of the sequence. 5, 8, 11, 14. This also you know. When is your first mock test? From Pragati people? 15th. That's day after tomorrow. And the second mock test? 17th. And do they have mentioned time about it? Or you can take any time? Yes, Elias, that's correct answer, 3840. Do they have mentioned any time about it? From 10, specifically 10 a.m. Indian Standard Time, 9 a.m. in same time as in final. Okay. So do you all have to take it at the same time? Shashwati, this is happening only here. Okay, in actual mock test, in actual exam, that paper will undergo paper proof. It will undergo proofreading, open for 7 hours. All right, is it the case? Okay, so is answer not matching with this also? So if I see that 5, 8, 11, 40, the common difference is of 3 here, right? The common difference is 3. So if I see that the first term, I need to calculate 20th term. So 20th term will be A plus 19D, right? So A plus 19D will be equal to what? A is 5, 19 into 3. 19 into 3 is 57. 57 plus 5 is 62. So the last term is 62. So 20th term is 62. I hope you understood all this. Right? Now we need to calculate summation of n natural number. Now this is again in the form of what? Arithmetic progression. So we can take n by 2 into first term plus last term. First total terms are 20, 20 by 10. First term is 5, last term is 62. So the answer is n is 20 and this is 2, not 10. Answer is 670, right? Options are not matching. 20 by 2 to 10. 670 is the answer. Yes, 670 is the answer. It is not 730, it is 670. Okay. Answer is 670. All right. Shall I move to the next one? Yes, Anushka. Shall I move to the next one? Yes, no. I remember that, Ayush. Okay. If ABC are non-negative integers such that 20t plus 30b plus 31c is equal to 365, A plus B plus C is equal to what? Any idea? No? Okay. When you look at this 365, what number comes to your mind? If you look at this 365, what number comes to your mind? One year. Cool. So if it is 1 year, awesome. 28A, 30B, 31, what does it comes to your mind now? Month. So basically 28, there would be 1 month which has there would be 20, there would be 1 month which has 28 days. There would be 5 months which has 5, or how many? There would be 5 months which has 30 days, and there will be 6 months which have 31 days. So 6 plus 5 plus 5. Basically, A plus B plus C is nothing but number of months in a year. Number of months in a year. Okay, so the answer is 12. Yeah, somewhere I'm making mistake. Maybe this is 4 and this is 7. So because April, June, July, August, September and November. Yeah, it will be 4 and this will be 7. These are 4 months and these are 7 months which have 31 days, and there are 4 months which have 30 days, and there is 1 month which has 28 days. So if you just add A plus B plus C, your answer will be 12. I hope that's clear. Yes. Okay. All right. Fine. Though this is not a part of logical, but yeah, let's solve this. Read both the statement in each question and mark your answer. The porch is covered with snow. It has been snowing since last night. So second is the cause and first is its effect, right? Yeah, so the answer is option A. B, no, because of this thing is happening. So this is the cause, as it's snowing since last night. Because of that, the porch is covered with the snow. So that's why it would be its effect. Okay, Shrishti? Yes, Ayush, yes. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Okay, how about this? Are you sure B is the answer? I doubt though. First is the cause and second is the effect. A huge truck overturned on the middle of the road last night. The police had cordon off entire area in the locality this morning for half of the day. I hope it is clear, but actually I don't agree with that, because they haven't mentioned that police had cordoned of entire area where the truck driver used to live, or what is that? So according to me, it has to be, the first one is the both statement, first and second, are effect of independent causes. Yeah, as of now it is, yeah, fine. So as of now, B will be the answer, because it cannot be independent causes. This cannot be cause. This A huge truck overturned on the middle of the road. Oh yeah, this can be a cause. The police had cordoned off entire, but this cannot be a cause. This has to be effect of something. So, okay, we'll go ahead with this. Fine. All right. Read the question. Even I haven't done this, so let's see. This is again reasoning part. All follows. Right, all follows. Okay, a statement is followed by two-third course of action. The report cases statement. This is the statement. The reported cases of HIV positives in Goa have gone up rapidly. This is the statement. Now we need to have awareness and prevention program. A study should be made into the cause of such rapid increase. Adequate number of labs should be set up. Correct. Okay. The statement is followed by two-thirds of course of action. Same thing. Rapid growth of urban population has led to a severe shortage of living space, resulting in a drop in living condition. So the government should draw plans for urban replanning and development. All villages to town migration should be stopped. And the government should demolish the five-star building, and so only one follows. Yes, they should replan it. Right. Yes, only one follows. Fine. What happened? I don't know what happened. I think I stopped sharing the screen. Okay. All right. Reshare again. Thank you. Fine. Next one. First is the cause, second is the effect. Right, Anushka. Okay. How about this? Try. B, C. So among six people, A, B, C, D, E, and F, of each of a different age, A is younger than only D. So A is younger only than only D. It means that A would be second eldest. A is younger than only D. It means that D will be the eldest one. Only three people are younger than C. So three people are younger than C. It means that C has to come here. And then three people will be there who are younger than C. F is younger than E. F is not the, so this is E and this is F. So this has to be B. So who amongst the following is the youngest? Yes, B is the answer. I hope it is clear. We'll move to the next one. Okay, same question, is it? Yeah, same question. Fine. So actually, I shouldn't have erased that. So the order which we got was D, A, C, E, F, B. So now if E's age, actually it has to be, cannot be determined. Each of a different age. A is younger than only D, only three possible values. So if E is 16 years, these two are younger. So it has to be less than 16. Less than 16 is 12 years. So 12 years is the answer. Because B is youngest and should be less than E. Right. So is 12 years the answer? I think so. Yeah. Mustaqim, I think the problem would be at your end because people are seeing and people are able to see and reply also. Right. And even moreover, I can see on Zoom also, on YouTube also, it's getting clearly visible. Yeah. So the answer for this one is 12. All right. Okay. We'll move to the next one. So what's the answer for this? Talk is related to speak in a certain way. Similarly, honest is related to truthful. With the same logic, listen is related to hear. Right. Okay. So we'll move to the next again. This was fairly simple. Okay, this is good question. It may come in your exam, so it's good for you to understand it. You want to give try to this? More than 3 is the answer. All right. So how many such pair of letters are there in the word wonders? Each of which has as many letters between them in the word, both forward and backward direction, as they have between them in English. So DE. How many of you are finding this problem of not seeing what I'm writing? It's all fine. Mukesh is saying we can't see it. Yeah, I can see. So Joyce and Mustaqim, there is something wrong at your end. So try to figure it out. Like switch off, like log out and log in. Okay. So if I talk about wonders, DE is one. Like in actual also A, B, C, D, E. D and E are together. And then what else? RS is one such pair. Let me use other color pen. DE is one such pair. RS is one such pair. And then which other pair? Which other pair you can get? STUVW. R and W is one pair. R S T U V W. So between R and W also you have 4 letters. Here also you have 4 letters. L M N O. N O is one more. So you have got so far you have got 4 pairs. So once you got 4 pairs, answer is more than 3. Yes, Rijal. That's the answer. Yes, Sagar. N O, correct. N O O N. Right. So you have 4 such pairs. So what we need to do in this type of question, Anshul, like if it is given WONDERS, we need to compare it with respect to the actual alphabet we know, right? Like in actual alphabet, A, B, C, D, E. Between D and E, there are 0 letters. Here also between D and E, there are 0 letters. All right. So that's why this would be one such pair. This is one such pair. All right. RST. So between R and S, again, it is like one such pair. Okay. Now DERS. Now R and W will be one such pair because if you write STUVW. So if it is R here, between R and W, there are 4 letters. Here also between R and W, there are 4 letters. So this is one more such pair. So this is third pair. This is second pair. This is second pair. We will be counting it one only. Either you count NO or you count ON. Okay. So LMNO, after N comes O. So that's why I'm counting NO as one pair. So there are 4 such pair, hence the answer is more than 3. So it doesn't matter whether they are saying backward. So it's like in backward, DE is forward, right? RS is also forward, RSTUV. But you see R and W here, it is backward. Because to calculate that, I need to go in the reverse direction, STUV. Fine. And that's the same case happening with NO also. Okay. So I'll move to the next one then. You got it right, people? Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. So what's the answer for this one? XDMNG. All of you got it? Don't know. D, C, because it's repeated one. What is repeated one? Honey. I don't know what you're saying. Ayush, I did not understand. DRINK. BLOTS. D is written as J, M, H, Q, and C. Blots is to. Okay, that's why repeating. So R, S, N, K, A. I think first letter is reversed. This one and this one, like RS. Before S it is R, before B it is A. So before D it is C, and before K it is J. So similarly HONEY, before Y it is X, and before H it is G. So it should start with X and should end with G. So these two options eliminated. It's either this or this. Now QRHIMN. So it's like this is Q plus 1, H plus 1, N M plus 1. Okay. So KLNOST. So T minus 1S, L minus 1K, O. So O minus 1 is N. So N should come here. That's why this is my answer. Hence, if I want to solve. Before N comes M and before E comes D. So your answer is X, D, M, and G. All of you understood? Got it right? Okay. We'll move to the next one. Okay. Try this question, people. Anita was doing survey in different companies by working on all days of the week. She started with company A. On completing her work, she went to company B on third day. So A was on first day, B was on third day. Worked there for 3 days and then went to company C on the fourth day. So 4, 5, 6, she had worked. Then on seventh day, she went to company C. She worked in company C on fourth day on this day. Thereafter, she worked in company D. C on the fourth day. Thereafter, she worked in company D and completed her work on the fourth day after working for 3 days. So 8, 9, 10, 11th. She reached to D. Is that the case? See on the further, she thereafter she worked in company D. No, company D, she will go directly. first, second, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me erase it all. Anita was doing the survey in different companies by working on all days of the week. She started with company A. So first day she's working on company, and on completing her work, she went to company B on the third day. So second day she did not go anywhere. Third day she went to company B. She was required to work there for 3 days. So third, fourth, fifth, these 3 days she worked here in company B and then went to company C on the fourth day. It means that on sixth day she went to company C, right? She worked in company C on the fourth day. It means that she worked here. Thereafter, she worked in company D. So on D, she is going on seventh day and completed her work on the fourth day, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. It means this day she completed her work for after working for 3 days, which was a Saturday. So this is Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. This is again Saturday, Friday, Thursday. So the answer is Thursday. All right. Got it, people? Belal, just to solve 2-3 questions from this website, edugog.com. All right, go in coding and decoding. Coding and decoding. Solve 10 questions with the solution, you will understand. Okay, so we are good with this now, right? There is one question which I left. Let's go to that question, question number 5. My answer was different than what they have given is question number 5. All right. So there are 5 bulbs, 3 of which are defective, are to be wired in 2 positions in a dark room. How many trials the room can be illuminated? So let me give a try to this. So defective 1, defective 2, defective 3, good 1, good 2. So there are 5 bulbs. And how many points are there? 2 points are there. So D1, D2, it could be D2, D3. It could be D1, G1, D1, G2, D2, G1, D2, G3, G2, D3, G1, D3, G2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And both are G1, G2. Okay, these are the possible combination. Any possible combination I left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5C2. You will get 10 combination. 5 factorial. 5C2 is 5 into 4 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 2. So you will get 10 combinations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is one more combination. D1, D2, D2, D3. D3, G1 that I have written. D1, D3, right? D1, D3. So D1, D2, D1. So basically with D1, you make all the combination. D1, D2 is done. D1, D2 is done. D1, D3 is done. D1, G1 is done. D1, G2 is done. Now with D2, you make all the combination. D2, D3, D2, G1, and D2, G2. This is done. Okay. Now with the help of D3, you make the combination D3, G1, D3, G2. And with the help of G1, you make one combination G1, G2. So now in how many ways you can illuminate the room? This will not illuminate, this will not illuminate, this will not illuminate, this will, because G1 is good one. So it will illuminate the room. This one also illuminate the room. This also, this also, this also, this also, this also. Right? So there could be one more way of solving this question is, let me see if this is giving you the answer. 5C2 minus 3C2. 5C2 is 10, 10 minus 3, 7 would be the answer, right? Okay, fine people. So this is the direct way of doing it. What we are doing here in this question is, they are saying out of 5 bulbs, we need to select 2 points in a dark room. In how many trials the room can be illuminated? So from 5 bulbs, you select 2 bulbs. So 5C2 will give you 10. Now, in which situation the bulbs will not glow? When both the bulbs are defective one. In this situation, the room will not be illuminated because both the bulbs are defective. So in that case, minus 3C2. So 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. I hope you understood. Did you understand? Clear, right? What is not clear, Shaurokoal? Right? Your name also new to me. I think you are here very new. So you need to go through certain concept. Is it clear to others? Can I see some more? Yes. Yes, no, whatever it is. Even if it is no, it's okay. Let me know. People, those who are attending regular, if it is no, it's okay. All right. Fine, people. So we are good with this now. All right. I have taken out some questions last time, which I wanted to discuss with you people. Let's discuss those questions first. And then if we get time, we will solve question of that, the previous one, whichever we were saying, right? Okay, I'll stop share. Ayush, what is the challenge you are facing in sitting in arrangement? Tell me. I forgot to take question on arrangement. What is the challenge you're facing? What is the challenge you're facing in arrangement? Okay, we'll do one thing. I don't understand the concept of arrangement. I don't know those type of questions. Fine. One of the topic I can do as of now, let's go with this first. Okay, there are only 4-5 questions. Yeah, there are a few people who want me to explain blood relations. There are a few people who want me to explain. Oh, where is the question? Okay, somebody had already asked this question to me. Give a try once. Give a try. I'll explain to you. Okay, just see this. I'll be back. Okay, so people are saying 90, 120, and so when I was trying this question, I got 114 is the answer. Now try to understand. So the question is about, we need to form a 5-digit number which has to be greater than 14,000, and can be formed with the digits, can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now, if it is 4-digit number, 5-digit number, if 1 is at this place, if I have selected 1 at this place, can I select 3 at this place? Yes or no? No, because the number will be 13,000 something, and we want number to be greater than 14,000. So for this place, we don't have 3 as the option. We have 4, 5, 6 as the option. Now, so for this place, I have 1 option. For this place, I have 3 options. Now, let's say if I selected 5, if I selected 5, if 5 has been selected, then you left with 3, 4, 6. So you again have 3 options. Now, let's say if you have selected 6 here, then you left with how many options? Then you're left with 3, 4, that is 2 options. And then let's say if you selected 3, then you're left with only one number, that is 4. So one number, that is 4. So this is 1 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is giving you 3, 3, 9 to 18, 18 such cases. All right, when 1 is there at unit place. Now, if 1 is not there at unit place, if it is 3, 4, 5, 6. So now any number can come at any time. So for this place, why I did that? Because 1 and 3 was interfering my problem. 1 and 3 was creating a confusion. That's why I separated the case with 1. And then I'm doing second case and 3, not and, plus. Or you can say, or the first digit is ending with 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 4 such cases. Now 1, 3, 4, 6. Let's say you selected 5. So you still have 4 places, 4 numbers. Then you have 4 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 into 4 is 16 into 3 is 48 into 2 is 96. So when you add this 96 plus 18, you will get 114. Hence your answer is 114. All right. Did you understand why I separated one and other case? Because if I select 1 here, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I select 1 here, then I don't know whether I should take 3 here or not. Because if it is out of this 4 number, out of this 5 number, if I selected 1 here, then I cannot take 3 here. All right. So that part was creating a confusion. So that's why we made a separate case. It is not, but I don't know why they have asked. This was in the mock paper which was being given to you people. Okay, so that's why I just discussed with you. I hope it is clear now. Okay, fine. We'll move to the next one then. So if it is not clear OIC, you should have basic knowledge of permutation, combination, how the digits have been selected. It's really not the time where I can explain you each and every stuff like this. I'm extremely sorry about that, because I do have to take care of others also here. All right, so this is again one of the questions shared by one of the students. So I thought that I'll take it here. So now they're saying this is this. Which of the following is seventh to the right of the 19th element from the right end? Which of the following is seventh to the right of 19th? So start from the last. 19th element from the right end. This is right end. All right. So 19 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 19th. Now seventh to the right of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be your answer. Seventh to the right of this. Seventh to the right of 19th element from the right end. So your answer will be this. Is that clear? Okay, Srijal. Okay, got it, people? So we'll move to the next one then. This is ignore it. Okay. Seventh of the right of given. I did not understand, Sumi. I did not understand your question. So anybody can tell me the answer of this one? I don't think so, Srijal. That should not be. Okay, anybody got the answer for this? Yes, no? So length of a plot is decreased by 33.33. By how much percent the breadth of the plot will be increased so that the area remains constant? Manahidul, I'm not the one who's setting a paper, but yeah, you can expect questions, 99% of the questions which we have solved. So relax, okay? So length of a plot is decreased by 33.33. By how much percent the breadth of the plot be increased so that the area remains constant? Now people, let's focus on this one. Area is equal to what? Length into breadth, right? I think I erased it now. Sumi, I erased it. Fine. So area is equal to length into breadth. Now they're saying length of plot is decreased by 33.33%. 33.33% is what fraction? 33.33% is what fraction? Can anyone tell me? 1 by 3. Now, if I say reduce by 1 by 3 means finally I should write what? Decrease by 1 by 3, I should write what? Anybody else? Okay, so you don't know this, fine, no problem. So if it is given 20%, 20% is what? 1 by 5. I'll just write common percentage. 25% is 1 by 4. All right. So if it is given increased by 1 by 5, what we do? We add this 1 to the denominator. So this will become 6 by 5. If it is given, I'll write it somewhere else. I'm sorry. If it is given 20%, 20% is 1 by 5. So if it is given increased by 20%, it means that increased by 1 by 5. So 5 plus 1, 6 by 5. Right? If it is given increased by 25%, 25% fraction is 1 by 4. So increased, it means that this one will get added to 4. So this will become 5 by 4. All right. So if they are saying decrease by 1 by 5, so I'll subtract this 1 from 5. I'll subtract this 1 from 5 and I'll get 4 by 5. If I'll say reduce by 1 by 4, I'll subtract this 1 from 4, I will get 3 by 4. So if they are saying decrease by 1 by 3, I should write what? 2 by 3L, right? 2 by 3, right? Into. Now this will be X and this will be Y and this is B. Now focus people. So now they're saying by how much percent the breadth of the plot will be increased so that the area remains constant. Now focus. If I want area to be constant, it means that I just want A is equal to L into B. I repeat, if I want area to be constant, it means that I just want A is equal to L into B. It means that this 2 by 3 and X by Y should get cancelled. If these two are getting cancelled, I'll just get L into B. So if 2 by 3 is there, this X by Y will be what? Such that this will get cancelled. 3 and X will get cancelled and 2 and Y will get cancelled. So what should be the value of X and what should be the value of Y? What do you think? 3 by 2, right? It means that this will be 3 by 2 of B. Did you understand, people? I'll tell you in a very simple way also. We will practice 1 or 2 more questions as of now. 3 by 2. Now, 2 became 3. I repeat, 2 became 3. Like here, 4 became 5. So it was like increased by 1 by 4, right? So same way here, 2 became 3. It means that what you're getting extra here. 2 became 3. What you got extra? With respect to 2, how much you got extra? 1 extra. 1 extra, 2. So it is extra, that's why it is increased by 1 by 2. Increase by 1 by 2 is 50%. Now, if you understood, I'll tell you quickly with one more example. Now that will not take much time. Shall we do one more example? Shall we do one more example quickly? Yes, no, yes, yes, 50% is the answer. Now let's say length of plot decreased by 16.66%. Okay, I repeat, length of plot decreased by 16.66%. Breadth increased by what percent? So that area remains constant. Same thing, area remains constant. Now area is equal to what? L into B. All right, area is equal to L into B. 16.66 is what percent? Can anyone tell me? 16.66 is what percent? 1 by 6. Right. So if 16.66 is 1 by 6, reduce 1 by 6 means what should I write finally? If it is reduced by 1 by 6 means what should I write? 5 by 6. Very good. So area is equal to 5 by 6 of L. So now this here, what should I write so that it will get cancelled? Just reverse of this ratio. What should I write here? 6 by 5. Now 5 became 6. That increased or reduced? That increased or reduced? Increased. Increased by what number? 1 by 5. And 1 by 5 is what percent? 20%. Hence answer is 20%. All of you got it? Yes. Okay, now if I say length of plot increased by 16.66%, B reduced by what percent? So that area remains constant. What should be your answer? Tell me now. Increase by 16.66 means L will be equal to what? What should I write with the L part? Increase by 1/6. What should I write? 7/6. Yes, Somnath, that's correct answer. 7/6, right? 7/6 of L. So what should I write for breadth part? Right, Fatima. What should I write for breadth part? 6/7 of B. So 7 became 6. It means it reduced. Reduced by what? 1. So 1/7. So 1/7 is 14.28. So it means that it reduced by 14.28%. I hope it is clear now. Right, Anuja? Got it?
Right. Which part of the music they were? Yeah.
Clear, people? Okay. All right. So this is one more question. Let's solve this one.
So one clear recommendation would be amongst the 14 films, if you gentlemen can go through the recording of the OLI training videos at your leisure. Yeah, that would be really nice. Right.
Okay, Sunita, the questions which you have shared, that's on that is on compound interest and simple interest. Okay. All right. I'll see if I'll get time. I'll discuss those two questions quickly. So the profit earned by selling an article for rupees 900 is double the loss incurred. People, I'll not solve this question completely because instead we will use some other, we will solve some other question. As of now, I'll just explain you how to solve this. The profit earned by selling an article for rupees 900 is double the loss incurred when the same article is sold for 750. So this is also SP and this is also SP. At what price should the article be sold to make 30% profit? So to make 30% profit, we should know CP. Cost price will be same. So profit earned, let's say cost price is CP. So the profit earned by selling an article for rupees this. So what is profit equals to? Profit is equal to what? SP minus CP or CP minus SP? Come on quickly, people. SP minus CP. So this will be 900 minus CP. Now is double the loss incurred. Is double the loss incurred. So loss is equal to what? CP minus SP and SP is equal to 750. So let's solve this equation quickly. 900 minus CP is equal to 2CP minus 750. So CP will go this side. This will be 3CP and 750 plus 900 will be 1650. Is it? Yes, 1650. So CP is equal to what? 3550. Now this is your CP. We need to make 30% profit on it. 30% of 550. 2 into 750. Oh yeah, 2 into 750. Correct. This has to be 1500. So this will give you 800, right? 1500 plus 900 will be 2400 is equal to 3 CP or CP is equal to 800. So yes, 30% of 800 is 240. So your yes answer is 1040. Right. Srijal, you might have done similar mistake what I was making it. Okay, so this is done. This is asked by one of the students in one of the questions. I just thought to take this question with you. Okay, after this we will discuss compound interest for another 5-10 minutes.
What a cost per lead will kind of work out in a couple of weeks time. Probably the next set when we have the session sheet come in with that. Like how many leads have been generated? Okay. Right, exactly. That's the reason I'm saying probably during our session you can come and do those stats. And we can do.
Anybody have any idea how to solve this?
Okay. Fair enough. Sounds good.
All right, so now let's see this. The widget company makes widgets. The monthly fixed cost are $750. It costs $45 to make each widget. The widget sells for ₹75 a piece. So let's say he's making X piece. So cost price will be what? Cost price will be 750 plus 45x. 750 plus 45x. Yes, that's the right answer. So this will be the cost price, and the selling price will be what? What will be the selling price? He is selling 75 a piece. It means that 75x will be your selling price. This is your cost price. He has to make a profit of 3,000. So profit is equal to SP minus CP. SP profit is 3,000. SP is 75x. And CP is minus 750 minus 45x. So this will go that side. 3750 by 30 is equal to x. You will get this cancel 125. Hence the answer is 125. Right, Deepika? I hope it is clear. Yes, Joyce, correct. Pinit, I hope you understood now. All right, then you know how to solve this question. Okay, try this one. Yes, Zesto. This has to be considered as the cost price. All right, quickly finish this. And that again is with a lot of leaders in that's for us. 35. The average of 5 number is 27. If one number is excluded, the average becomes 25. The excluded number is what? What is the excluded number? The excluded number is 27 plus 8, 35. All of you got it? Nobody wants me to explain this, right? Yes, 35 is the right answer. Joyce, it is in this way. The average, let's say 5 numbers are 27, 27, 27. But this number, when this number is excluded, each number becomes 25. It means that plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So these all 4 numbers are giving 8 to this number. It means that 27 plus 8, 35 would be your answer. Right. Okay. All right. Fine. How about this?
So that is obviously great that initially itself you have seen that kind of response. But again, don't count on that too much. Continue to do practice and give a lot of value in it. Yeah. Because typically,
Okay, anybody got the answer for this one? Okay, do one thing, take a screenshot of this and solve whenever you can solve this question, because 49.9, C is the answer, A is the, C is the answer. How much is second average? When one student leaves the class, the average weight reduces by 100 grams. It means that everybody will become now 44.9 kg. So it means that basically the last student is taking 100 gram from everybody. When one student leaves, what is the weight of the student who left the class? So he would be taking 100 gram from, I think, 1 minute, 100 gram from 49 students. So it means that he would be taking, okay, 45 plus 4.9, right? Yeah. As of now, let's say 50th student is 45 kg and everyone is 45 kg, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. Now 100 gram is being taken by each student. How many students? 49 students. 49 into 100 will give you 4.9 kg. It means that this 4.9 kg will get added to this guy's weight. So then this will become 49.9. So the answer is 49.9, right? Okay, let me discuss one question at least on compound interest. I'm reading the question actually. Give me a minute. I'll copy this question. Okay, I'll stop sharing as of now. I'll stop sharing and just give me a minute. Sunita, can you post that question here? Because I have to take it from my Gmail. It would be great if you can post that question here. Okay, leave it. Fine, I have opened it, no problem. Okay, I'll just share it quickly, people. Oh, yeah.
would this also be to
No, I cannot do that, Mukesh.
Okay.
Can you see the screen now, people? I hope you can.
Okay.
Right, so this was our question. So a money lender lent out rupees 25,000 in two parts, one at 8% simple interest and the other at 8.5% simple interest. If the total annual income on the amount is this, it means that this is nothing but interest received.
I will also kind of set it up with them that
Interest received, okay, received. If this is the total interest, we need to calculate what amount has he given on 8%. So total, he was given 25,000. So let's say at 8% it was given X rupees and 8.5% it was given 25,000 minus X. Now for how many years was it given?
Right. Right.
They haven't mentioned that. So it means that it would be for 1 year only, right? So simple interest formula is what? PTR by 100. So there will be two such cases. So X rupees for 1 year at 8% by 100 plus 25,000 minus X for 1 year at 8.5% divided by 100. And the total amount received is what? 2031.25. Can you do this now? Can you do this now? It will be 8x by 100 plus 8.5 into 25,000. So 25,000 into 8 will be 2 lakh. And is it? Yeah, 25,000 into 8 will be 2 lakh. Some gadbad is there in this one. And 2 lakh 25,000 into 0.5 is 12,500. So this is 2 lakh 12,000, 2 lakh 12,000, 2 lakh 12,500. Yeah. 2 lakh 12,500 by 100 plus 8.5x by 100. This is minus. So 8x minus 8.5x will be minus 0.5x. So take it that side. So this will give you 0.5x by 100 is equal to 2125 minus 2031.25. All right. You will get the answer now. Find some bad answer will be there, but you can use calculation for it. All right. Fine, Sunita. I hope it is clear now. What it would be 0.75 and 4 minus 1 is 3. 12 minus 3 is 9. 93.75. Solve it. Okay, I'm leaving it as of now for you people. I hope you can do it. What is how, Shifullah? All right. Compound interest is at the rate of 12%. The difference between SI and CI compounded annually of rupees 2,000 will be difference they are calculating. Okay, now as of now, stay focused. I'll discuss compound interest quickly. So after this, I will not discussing. So as of now, stay focused. It will take another 15-20 minutes, but let me finish it off. All right. So now all of you know compound interest formula is what? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n minus 1, right? Because compound interest formula comes from amount. And amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. This is amount compounded annually. When compounded annually, this is amount. All right. Now, so this is 1 minute. So, and amount is equal to what generally? Principal plus interest. So this interest is compound interest. That's why compound interest formula is amount minus principal, and hence you get this. All right. Now I'll tell you the shortcut to solve this question and other question, but as of now, stay focused. Understand few things. So now compound interest can be calculated compounded annually, compounded half yearly, compounded quarterly, and so on. So in case of annually, time period, that is n. This n is nothing but time period. Time period will remain same. and rate of interest will also become R. In case of half yearly, time period gets double and rate of interest will become R by 2. In case of quarterly, time period will get 4 times and this will become R by 4. Is that clear? Yes, no, quickly reply. Yes, all right. Simple, Bilal. When it is time period, in case of annually, time period will remain same, rate of interest will remain same. In case of half yearly, the time period gets double because now your 1 year will become twice because you are calculating after every half year. After every 6 months, you are calculating. So in 1 year, you are calculating how many times? 2 times. That's why your rate of interest will become R by 2. I hope it's clear now. Quarterly. In case of quarterly, you are calculating after every 3 months. So that's why you will be calculating 4 times in a year. That's why it will become 40 and this will become R by 4. Fair enough so far? Okay. Now I'm moving to another part. If we have to calculate, we will be using this. Now stay focused, everyone. All right. Please don't tell me to repeat so many times. Right. As of now, stay focused. So, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. How you are getting this? 1, 1 on extreme side, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 3, 6. So in between, it is the addition of the two numbers. In between, it is the addition of the two numbers, and on the extreme end, it is 1 and 1. When time period is equal to 2 years, I will take this coefficient. When time period is equal to 3 years, I'll take this coefficient. When time period is equal to 4 years, I'll take this coefficient. All right, how I'll take, I'll tell you. Is that clear? Is this clear so far? Yes. Now, stay focused. Let's say principal is equal to 1000, rate of interest is equal to 10%, and time period is equal to 3 years. Let me take 2 years first. Time period is equal to 2 years. When time period is equal to 2 years, I'll take this coefficient 2 and 1. What I will do? 10% of 1000, 100 plus 10% of 100. 10% of this calculated value, 10% of 100 is 10. So my compound interest will be 210 for 2 years. Let's see one more example. If principal is equal to 20,000, rate of interest is equal to 20%, time period is equal to 3 years. When time period is equal to 3 years, which coefficient should I take? 3, 3, 1. All right, 3, 3, 1. Now, 20% of 2000, 20% of 20,000, 20% of 20,000, 4,000 plus 20% of 4,000, 800 plus 20% of 800, 160. So your answer will be 12,000 plus 2,400 plus 160. Your answer will be 14560. Did you understand? Yes, no. Let's look at one more. Let's look at one more.
Because organic, even the platforms want really push it. Because obviously we also want to get paid.
If principal is equal to 20,000, rate of interest is equal to 20%, time period is equal to 1 year, 1 year, time period, let me make it as 40%. Time period is equal to 1 year. These all were compounded annually.
And
these all were compounded annually. This was also compounded annually. But this is compounded quarterly.
And what are the macro things that they would learn at the end? Like what are the three key principles or two focus areas?
Compounded quarterly. So in case of compounded quarterly, what will happen to your R? Your R will become R by 4. So 40 by 4, 10%. All right. And your time period will become 4T. So it will be 4 into 1, that is 4 years. So now in case of 4 years, what all coefficients you need to use? In case of 4 years, what all coefficient we need to use? 4, 6, 4, 1. 4, 6, 4, 1. We need to take that 1 also at the end. Now, 10% of 20,000. 10% of 20,000. 2,000. 10% of 2,000. 200 plus 10% of 200. 20 plus 10% of 2, 22. So 8,000 plus 12,000 plus 1,200, 9,200 plus 80, 9280 plus 2, 9282 will be your answer. Understood so far? Yes or no?
Exactly, and that's where most entrepreneurs actually get trapped because they're waiting.
Yes. Now comes last part. Very important one. Very important one. Last part. Leaving first value. First value is SI. First value is SI. The remaining value is difference between the remaining value is difference between SI and CI. This value is always SI. The first part is SI. This part will be the difference between CI and SI. All right, same way. This part is SI. The difference would be what? The remaining part will be what? Difference between CI and SI. Got it? Understood? Yes, no. Okay, now let's look at this question. Let's look at this question. What is this question? Let me use another color pen. Now they're saying that at the rate of 12%, the difference between SI and CI compounded annually on rupees 5,000 for 2 years. So first of all, I'll use the same thing. I'll use compound interest formula for 2 years. For 2 years, which coefficients I have to use? 2 and 1, right? Now, what is the principal given here? 5,000. And what is the rate of interest given? 12%. Now, 12% of 5,000. 12% of 5,000 is 600. And 12% of 600, 72. So, Ayush, the first part is always SI. Whatever you calculate, the first part is SI. And the remaining part is difference between CI and SI. All right. Yes, 72 is the answer. Got it? So here also, let me use another color pen. This is the difference between CI and SI. This is the difference between CI and SI. And this is the difference between CI and SI. Okay. Tona Shorkar, I didn't see your any message so far. This was your first message. If you have to keep complaining about it, I'm extremely sorry. Even I'm working from home. People do live here also. So I think, yeah, that's the You have to manage with it with a little bit of noise, but I don't think so that it is too noisy the way you are saying. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, I got little offended by that, what you said. Okay, fine people, I hope it's clear. What you want me to write? You want me to write my email ID? My email ID is doubts for sonal@gmail.com. See people, it always happens like you can make 10 people happy, but there will be one person who would be unhappy with whatever you do. So I think I should not pay attention to those people rather than those who are paying attention. So I hope it's clear. Whoever asked me to discuss about compound interest, I hope you people got your point now. Yes, no. Was it good? Did you understand? Yes. All right. Now there is one last thing I would like to tell you before we move or before we end for the session, because this is again one of the common questions people keep asking me. There was one question, have like 4-5 people have asked me similar questions. So, but they haven't mentioned whether it is compound interest or simple interest. So if they just mentioned if P doubles itself, if P doubles itself, let me look at that question once, 1 minute. Where was that question, on WhatsApp or where? 1 minute. Let me find out that exact question. I think so. This was the one. Just a moment. Yeah, I found the question. So yeah, here are the two questions. Fine. I'll write both the question for you. So I'll write it. It's not big question. It's easy questions. It's little smaller question only. A sum of money doubles itself in 12 years. In how many years? In how many years? Would it be triple itself? Would it be triple itself? All right. This is the one, right? Another question is same. This was question number one. This was the another one. A sum of money doubles itself in 7 years. Itself in 7 years. In how many years? In how many years will it becomes fourfold? It becomes fourfold. All right. So ideally, they should mention what they are asking, whether they are asking CI or SI. All right. So see, I'll go to the next page if I have. Yeah. So SI follows arithmetic progression and CI follows geometric progression. Okay. SI follows arithmetic progression, CI follows geometric progression. So now when I say arithmetic progression means what? P becomes 2P. 2P will become what? 2P will become 3P. Because your simple interest is same every time. Your interest is same. Every year your interest is same. 3P will become 4P. 4P will become 5P and so on. Now CI follows GP. So this can go in this way. P becomes 2P. 2P becomes 4P. 4P becomes 8P. Or P becomes 3P. 3P becomes 9P. 9P becomes 27P and so on. Or P becomes 5P. 5P becomes 25P. 25P becomes 125P. or P becomes 4P, 4P becomes 8P. All right, not 8P, 16P. 4P becomes 16P, 16P becomes 256P. No, not 256, 64. 64P and so on. All right. So I hope you were able to understand when this is the scenario, you need to use compound interest, or like compound interest, you need to use all this. When it is simple interest, you need to use this. So ideally, these questions are incomplete because they haven't mentioned whether it has to be compound interest or simple interest. So the question itself is incomplete. But if I say here it is simple interest, because that would be easy for me to calculate, a sum of money doubles itself in 12 years. So P becomes 2P in 12 years. So in how many years would it become triple? So it means that I have to take simple interest only, because P becomes 2P. So 2P has to become 3P. So P becomes 3P in how many years? 24 years. All right, this is one. Now, coming to this one, let me change the color of the pen. Coming to this one, they're saying a sum of money doubles itself in 7 years. In how many years it will become fourfold? So there are two possibilities. P becomes 2P, 2P becomes 3P, 3P becomes 4P. This is one case. So in case of simple interest, your answer would be 7, 7, 7. So your answer would be 21 years in case of simple interest. Had it been compound interest, the sum of money double itself in 7 years. So P becomes 2P. In how many years will it become 4 times of itself? If it is compound interest, it will just take 14 years. Did you understand my point? Did you understand the point, people? Yes. All right. So I believe, not only I believe, I can see that so clearly because I'm getting two answers for the same question. Why is that? Because we don't know whether we have to calculate CI or SI. So as we don't know, so we don't know. We cannot calculate until and unless they clearly mention. Okay. In this one is again like kind of, I can say for sure because P becomes 3P. If it has to be 3P, there is only one possibility of this. So there I can say that it is SI. All right. So this is all about simple interest, compound interest. The majority of the question will be coming from this only. All right. And I hope you can solve it now. Yeah. Do you want me to share one last question before we, because I just want to finish all this compound interest questions. That's why I'm saying. Do you want me to share one last question? Let's have a look. Okay. So last one, it would be easy though. So the rate of interest on a sum of money is 4% per annum, 4% per annum for the first 2 years. These are again questions asked by students who are preparing for PRAGATII. And 6% per annum for the next 4 years. And 8% per annum beyond 6 years. All right. If simple interest is calculated, by the sum for a period of 9 years is rupees 1120, then what is the sum? Sum means principal. All right. So what we need to do in this, do we know the sum? Do we know the sum? Yes or no? Do we know the sum? Yes or no? No, we don't know the sum. That's what the question asking. What is the sum? What is P? Now, do we know simple interest? Yes, simple interest is known to us. Simple interest is 1120. I hope everyone knows simple interest is P into R into T by 100. All right. So this is 1120 simple interest. Now, I don't know principal. For the first 2 years, what was the rate of interest offered? For the first 2 years, what was the rate of interest given? For first 2 years, what was the rate of interest given? 4%. So for the first 2 years, it is P into 2 into 4 by 100 plus. For the next 4 years, what was the rate of interest given? 6%. So I am using this logic PTR by 100. P into 4 into 6 by 100. Now, how many years are remaining? Now, how many years are remaining? How many years are remaining? Period of how many years we need to calculate? Good, Peter. For the period of 9 years, we have already calculated 2 plus 4. 6 years we have calculated. So now we need to calculate for the remaining 3 years. For remaining 3 years, what would be the rate of interest this time? Good, it would be 8%. So P into 3 into 8 by 100. All right, just solve it. I'm not solving it. You will get the answer. Fine. If you want, I can do one thing. I'll share this PDF right away with you people. If you want, I can share this PDF with you people right away. Do you want me to share? All right. Do you want me to share this PDF? Share. All right. So just wait for another 1 minute. Sister, I use pen tab. So that's why I'm able to connect it. So there is a device. You can look for that pen tab. So I write on my tab and then it will be appearing on screen. I have to connect my pen tab to my laptop. All right, sister. I don't think so. I can share my file here. I cannot share file here. 1 minute, give me a sec. 1 minute. 1 minute, people. So people that doesn't work here, like I cannot share the file. So we will be looking at later. Then next time I'll share it with you people. Okay. I don't know why is this happening, but if I can make it to everyone, then is it possible? Yeah, it's not possible. All right. Or maybe I'll do one thing. If I can add to the folder, which I have already shared with you people, if that works, we'll figure it out. Okay. All right. So yeah, the Google Drive, which I have already shared with you people, those PDF one, I'll try to add in that one. And if we can do something, that would be great. Okay, people. So take care. I hope you learned a lot. All right. So enjoy and take care. Yeah, I would be fine. Thank you, Nahidul, for your wishes. All right. Fine, people. Bye-bye. Yeah, next Saturday, this coming Saturday would be the last class. All right. So coming Saturday, I'll take some question from blood relation. I'll take some question from arrangement, and we will do mix and match. All right. Fine. Bye, people. Take care.